So we're getting there. So all the metal work's done now, all the way around the car. All underneath. Even in the boot. I've done this last because it does get quite dirty, this part, so I've done this last just to so I don't transfer muck everywhere. So all cleaned in there, down here, all down the sides, continued along up, cleaned all the seal, all the inside of the boot here, and all the way around the outer. Yeah, all the plastic's been cleaned as we've done that before. So to recap on where we are up to this point. So first of all, we stripped the car down, got all the rubbish out, anything that could be removed got removed. Headrests, rubber inlays, anything at all that can go, including the boot. Yes, spare wheel load, everything. Then it was a case of hoovering. So get in there and do a deep vacuum, spend some time on that, get as much crap as you can out. Every little nook and cranny, move your seats forwards and backwards, lift them up if they do raise, just so you can get extra reach into hard to get places. I did also, while we're on hoovering, make a little adaptation on an old attachment. So I basically cut it and then taped it so it was like a funnel. So again, if I need to get into any awkward places, I've got a little funnel hoover there as well. So that's something you could maybe contemplate if indeed you are, looking at making yourself a garage hoover. A little bit of a top tip there. So once we'd done that, I then came onto the interior and cleaned all the plastic work. So got all the plastics cleaned, fascia, everything, and again just using spray-on bench cleaner. Yeah, if it's got a bit of domestos in it or bleach, all the better. Most of them do. Again, it's going to make the interior smell nice as well as getting rid of the germs, but more importantly, it's going to get rid of the dirt. So we've cleaned all the plastics. I think you'll agree now, even just at this stage, it's looking like a clean car, and already, although you can't smell it, it does actually smell fresh as well, whereas before it was absolutely hunting, to say the least. So it's certainly getting there. Yes, once we cleaned all the plastics, I then went round and cleaned all the headlining, and material on the side. Again, just using that, and as you'll agree, it's come up absolutely spot on that. Then I've continued round and done all the metal work, and that's where we're up to at this point. However, it doesn't end there. Next thing to do is the seats. So these have got to be cleaned. In some instances, again, you'll get away with just using this stuff, if it's lightly soiled. However, this does need a proper vacuuming or vaxing. So that'll be the next step. Now, before I do that, I'm going to have a cup of tea. But before I go and have a cup of tea, it's worth investing in something like this. Vanish, whatever, carpet cleaner, upholstery cleaner, whatever you want, anything that will go on to just start activating and agitating the dirt in the seats. So it's a bit of a pre-clean, if you like. So all I'm going to do is go around and just spray all the seats with this stuff. And it's just gonna, doesn't matter if you get on the plastic work and stuff, you've got to go over that again anyway. So I'm just going to spray all the seats, carpet, just everything really, in preparation for me doing the cleaning with the Vax. Now I can already see this green stuff coming out of that. I don't know what this green stuff was, but it just it's a bit of a mystery. But you can clearly see it on the video there coming through. So as I say, that's the next step. I best go a little bit liberal on this. It's quite expensive for a tin of this, and I'm using it like it's going out of fashion. I'm going to use a whole timber. I need to do all the seats. So anyway, that's that's pretty much it for now. I think there's a lot of that green stuff in here as well. Yeah, you can see it there. So again, that's going to lift that out. No head. Yeah, look, you can see that working already, which is fantastic. But I haven't got much of this left now. It's £7 a tin. Anyway, it's well worth it. Right, off for a cup of tea, dilly dilly. Okay, so I managed to just get a good coating all over. It's soaked in now, so it hasn't foamed up, but I did get a soaking all over. It smells absolutely fresh as a daisy in there now. Yeah, so it's all soaked in, more or less anyway. So we're ready to actually go around and do the actual vaccine itself. So I've got this Hoover brush and wash. It's a carpet cleaner and upholstery cleaner. Clearly I just use it for upholstery. So you just fill you know, the receptacle there with hot water. I don't use boiling water, but nice and hot as I can out the tap anyway. I do add a little bit of bleach. Don't add too much bleach, and again, you don't have to add bleach. I just like to just to give it a little bit extra cleaning power. The reason you don't want to add too much is because you don't want to discolour your carpets or upholstery, but also you don't want it to foam too much when it's going through the pump. When it's spraying it out, you don't want it foaming up, because all that happens then is your receptacle that catches the dirty water will foam up as well, and it'll push the stopcock up, and you'll have to empty this constantly. So that shouldn't be foaming up, because that'll take the contents of this. Anyway, that's that. And then I've just put in the normal carpet cleaner. In this case, it's Rug Doctor. Yeah, so I've just put a good helping of that in the top as well. Yeah, so I can just simply just push that onto there, and then I can go around now with my wand. On this particular one, I'm just going to press my nozzle. That's going to put a spray of fluid or my mixture out of the nozzle, and then if I stop spraying and rubbing, it's going to you know, suck up all the fluid and dirt along with it. So let's put this into action. Dilly dilly. Okay, so I'm just going to do this carpet now. I'll switch the Hoover on in a minute, or the Vax if you like, and I'll just do a little portion of this just to show you, and then I'll just take a photograph before and after. So switch her on. Clean water now. Okay, so that's one bit cleaned, and you can see the absolute difference there. That'll be brand new by the time I've cleaned all that up. There will be some slight bits of stain, and you're not going to get it all up, but there you can see, just quick going over with that. Good effect. So I'll take a photograph now, and then I'll show you a photograph once I've finished. Dilly dilly. Okay, so the stuff I've got is the flash ultra power, as I say, and you basically just squirt the lot everywhere. You know, just a fine mist. Hello. Don't be scared about getting it anywhere. Buttons out like that, it'll be fine. Yeah, so you can see there, it's got a nice coating. So I can just go with my damp cloth now. And just add, I think I've sprayed all in there as well, all across the edge. Let it start to soak in. Yeah, all the way around. Just lash it on. Just gets it all soaked in. Yeah, be spot on. For that, gun down there as well. Not going to do any harm. Across the top. Oh yeah, spot on. deal on that bit as well. Just get carried away with it, like. But as I say, just get it lashed on there. I'll run there. Spray all this back actually. It's all plastic. Right, I'll carry on doing that and then give it a rub down. Yeah, dilly. So at this next stage, all I'm doing is the plastics first. So I'd sprayed all the stuff on, the cleaner, and then I'm just using a bucket of clean water with basically a microfiber cloth and doing all the plastics first. Yeah, so just going around rubbing all the plastics. You can see how it's drying out there now. Yeah, you don't want to just wipe it with the cleaner because it'll dry and it'll be tacky. So do use a damp cloth. Yeah, and then just go around all the plastics. Now the reason we're doing all the plastics first and nothing else. Yeah, I'm actually onto the back now. So we're doing all. Yeah, the reason we do these first is these are going to be the cleanest parts. They need cleaning, but they're the cleanest parts. So you're not going to generate that much dirt. Once we do all the plastics, then we go over again and we start doing all the sills. So I mean, this bit isn't dirty there, but in essence we're just going to go around, do all the sills, all the door shuts, the seals, get everything nice and clean. There's nothing better than opening a door and seeing the nice sill in as nice and clean. And again, we'll go around and do all the rubbers on the door, yeah, and all the inside of the doors as well, all the metal work, yeah, all the way around. So the doors frames themselves, yeah, and the shuts will all be nice and clean. So I'll say plastic first, and so I'll crack on with the plastics now, and then we'll get on with them metal bits, dilly. Okay, wind's up a bit, guys, so I do apologise if it affects the sound, but so we're finished with the vaccine now. That's all the interior boot done. So yeah, so in essence everything's clean now. All the back seats. I actually had some floor mats from another Golf, so I've washed them, put them in. The carpet has been vaxed underneath as well. I didn't cheat. So again, all the door sills are done, plastics, seats done. Again, I'll take some photographs to match the ones I've done the before and afters. To be honest, I never vaxed that bit there, and you can blatantly tell. I'll just go over that with a cloth rather than get the vax back out. I've put all the plastic inlays back in what I cleaned. So all the dash is clean, all in it, yeah. So it's definitely looking more like a Golf, should we say. Passenger seat, passenger side, footwell. Okay, so next stage on the valeting process, let me get just inside the garage here. So next stage on the valeting process, once we're up to this point, is the plastics. So I've got to basically make them shine. Now for that we use any interior spray really. You can either get a matte finish or a shiny finish. If you go for a shiny finish, it will contain more silicone. So more silicone based means it will be a little bit slippy. So if you're using it on your steering wheel, etc., it will be a little bit slippy at first, but it doesn't take long to wear off. And really the shiny stuff is for the there and now. It doesn't last that long, but it's great for photographs because it just brings up the interior, makes it look nice, clean, fresh. So definitely silicone if you're selling a car. Other than that, I would just go for the matte because it stops it being slippy in it, but it does give it a nice clean sheen, if you like. So that's the next step. I'll get in there and do all the plastic bits, and then the last thing to do, which in my eyes, sells the car is clean the windows. So that's the last stage, cleaning the inside of the windows. Once we've done the cleaning of the windows on the inside, and then concentrate on the outside, which is basically do the wash, a polish if it needs it. For photographs it probably will, so it'll take a little bit of time. It'll just be a quick hand polish, and then again clean the windows on the exterior, clean the alloys if need be, put the tyre black on, and then get the photographs taken. But interior wise, yeah, we're nearly there. Put the sheen on, clean all the plastics down now, give it a bit of a shine, and then clean the windows. Dilly dilly.